Hello everybody, my name is T. Today I'm representing Group A to present the topics in contribution of basic research and applied research. The pre-presentation includes three parts: introduction, contents, and conclusion. Let's find out. We often hear people talk about research. So what is research? Why must we research? Research is a calculated investigation to provide a basis for decision making. It can be understood that research carried out systematically by an individual or organization, and that finding solutions to the problem under consideration. Surveys or tests is done to gather information according to the objectives. Based on application, research is divided into two categories: basic research and applied research. In order to learn more about the topics, please continue to following. Regarding the urgency of the topics, in recent years, also basic research and applied research have been now they have not been properly recognized. Although activity in basic and applied research are guided by universal scientific principles, there are important differences in the way in which science is practiced around the world. Facing that phase is extremely urgent to study the actual status of contribution of basic science and applied science. Second is research or traces based on purpose or utility. A research approach can either be basic or applied. In this research, we will point out the important contribution of basic and applied research, thereby having fair and having a correct view of the values of the two types of research. About research subjects, the research subjects mentioned in this study in the contribution of basic research and applied research. About called the study about the state, the topics were research done over the world. About the research content, the topics focus on research on the contribution of basic research and applied research. And about the time, the information and data reflected in research focus mainly on the period from 2019 to 2021. During the research process, we use the following research methods: document collection methods, synthesis methods, or document analysis methods. In introduction, about notion of basic research. Basic research is theoretical work. Theory or experiment is done primarily to acquire new fundamental knowledge or actual observable phenomena and events without targeting any specific application or user as intended. Basic research involves developing and testing theories uh, and hypotheses that are intellectually challenging to the researcher, but may or may not have a practical application at the present time or in the future. Thesis work covered involve the testing to hypotheses containing very abstract and especially concepts. The purpose of basic research is collecting more information to learn more about the special phenomenon in the fields of natural science. Example, basic science investigation for answers to questions such as how did the universe begin? What are the proton, neutron, and electron compose Earth? What why the specific strategies called the first flight? And let's move on. Motion of applied research. Applied research is action research operation to its result. The research scientists to create new technology and technological innovation for the benefit of mass and societies. Apply research towards solving a real-world problem as business in relation to the proportion of new policy management methods or improved understanding. Business can apply research from basic research to solve problem encountered. Now, the purpose of applied research is to know more a real-world problem and take steps to solve it. Example, applied research may investigate which treatment are most activities for anxiety release, or research different keyboard design to determine which is the most effective and convenient. We took a table to comparing difference between basic research and applied research based on 5 criteria: is targets, research result, feature of research work, the right reviewer, play of publication of the work. Summary: type of research can vary depending on the extent to which the study is conducted and its purpose. One can choose basic research over applied research when the aim to supplement certain scientific knowledge. Conversely, when it's necessary to determine an appropriate solution to the problem under study, applied research gets more precedence. Following the presentation will be the situation and cut of the research problem. Jen will help everyone understand.
The following I will present about Chapter 2, Situation and Cause of the Research Problem. We know auto basic and applied research have different characteristics. Both have contributions to research science, including cognitive 1. Cognitive objects 2. Creative objects 3. Economic purpose 4. Cultural and civilized purpose. People have become increasingly reliant on science. Some provide almost all aspects of life, example, astronomy, geography, optics, electricity, politics, and law. So that investment and development in research have been very, very important. It plays a vital role in many country development. Up to now, the world in general and Vietnam in particular have achieved certain achievements in all areas such as health, culture, education, economy, and so on, in which are outstanding achievements. The next slide, I will show you about super enzymes to destroy plastic waste. Faced with the threat of environmental disaster, scientists have developed the super enzyme that eats plastics and can destroy single-use bottles in a matter of days. It can break down PET, which is common plastic used in the manufacture of single-use bottle clothing habit into a chemical molecule. The super enzyme could reduce up to 300 million tons of human-generated plastic per year. You can imagine the number is so amazing. Moreover, this invention reduced human reliance on fossil fuel for production of plastic. Technology converting CO2 into useful. Illustrate a giant scientific has developed a method for converting toxic carbon dioxide waste gas into useful industrial products. That compound has a wide array of properties and can be used to make a variety of important industrial chemicals, including synthetic diesel, methanol, alcohol, and plastic. In the immediate future, this technology will be applied in thermal power plants or gas fields where the launch of the CO2 is emitted. I'm sure you know about COVID-19 vaccine. However, I will introduce for information. The Pfizer vaccine is developed in collaboration between Pfizer USA and BioNTech Germany and Moderna USA was the world's first vaccine based on new technology and RNA to trigger immune response. Traditional vaccine introduce weak or inactivated pathogens into the patient's body. In addition, advancement in Vietnam is due to contributions to both basic and applied research. Vietnam has also undergone significant transformation. Typically, VMAP. Did you hear about it? It was launched into space in 2019. And something else, such as anti-25 virus and A5N1 vaccine to prevent blue ear disease in pig. The National Innovation Startup Festival in 2019 drew over 700 startups from competition of technology village in Vietnam. In Outcomes Technology Festival in 2019 demonstrated evolution of Vietnam's innovative startup ecosystem, which have gradually processed and integrated with the rest of the world. Especially in the first month of 2020, Vietnam has successfully researched and produced detection kits SARS-CoV-2. The World Health Organization has also issued the product quality certificate on April 24, 2020. This is Vietnam's most significant advancement in scientific research. It marks the turning point of Vietnam development, getting closer to the development of the world. The positive result of successful research into the road and for prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic in a short period have demonstrated Vietnam gradually meeting requirements and having sufficient capacity to integrate into the world, and forming the country's important role in development. In conclusion, role and importance of scientific research contributions are extremely important. Applied research will help socio-economic development, solve ethical problems, and increase people's quality of life. As a result, the contribution of both basic and applied research must be carefully monitored because in this period of industrialization and modernization, environmental pollution, limited knowledge of some countries, and some modern diseases are also issues that require attention. So thank you everyone for listening to the rest of the presentation, and to see my partner will continue a presentation.
Faced with the Apple problem, we propose some solution. Human have become the dominant force on the planet that has power to change the size and operation of the Earth. Besides, the state invests more in scientific research thereby finding solutions to overcome existing limitations or difficulties in order to minimize damage to the state purchase, especially long-standing problems that have no solution. In addition, encourage studying the young generation to do scientific research to introduce some research-related subject to improve creativity, uh, curiosity, and curiosity. We can promote most and develop basic research because it's a fundamental premise for applied research and implementation research or implement basis scientific research program of the state, key education scientific research program, international research topic to exchange research work from measures, measurements, achievement, and overcoming limitations. Finally, for countries around the world, it's uh, as visible to expand link with small and medium-sized countries to help them assess research field, learn research achievement, and find promising talent. Conclusion. Within each style of research has different advantages and disadvantages. Basic research and applied research are both necessary activities in today's life. It's basic research that is the foundation beginning of applied research to develop basis and apply research in the future. We need more resources to quickly find solutions and be applied for the future. Some studies still have many shortcomings, so researchers need to expand the research direction, learn more ways of development and new solutions to expand the pro- problem and apply it effectively to life. About is the entire presentation of our group. Thanks for listening. Do you have any question?